Hi children, it's Miss Mazzullo. This week we're going to be talking and learning about weather. There's all different kinds of weather. What was your weather today? Was it rainy, sunny, foggy? Was it snowing? We're going to read a book today by Eric Carle. And he read a book called Little Cloud. Now I want all of you to think, where do you find clouds? Do you ever take the time to look at a cloud? Do you see shapes in clouds? Well, this author, Eric Carle, he wrote a book and he also made the pictures. So he's an author and illustrator. That means the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. So here, I'm just going to show you the front of the book. And here's the back of the book. And we can see that there's a lot of blue here. Why do you think that there's blue on the front cover and the back cover? You're right. It's because clouds are in the sky. So let's start to read. Little Cloud by Eric Carle. Again, he's the author and the illustrator. The author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. This is the title page, Little Cloud by Eric Carle. The clouds drifted slowly across the sky. Little Cloud trailed behind. Here's all the clouds up here. Little Cloud is trailing behind. The clouds pushed upwards and away. Little Cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the houses and trees. Can you see where the little cloud is? Is the little cloud up here? Is the little cloud here? Or is the little cloud here? Remember what the word said. I'm going to read it again. The clouds pushed upward and away. Little Cloud pushed down and touched the top of the houses and trees. You're right. Little Cloud is touching the tops of the trees and houses. Now this is a book you have to use your imagination with. Because it seems like Little Cloud is telling the story. Do clouds really tell you a story? The clouds moved out of sight. Little Cloud changed into a giant cloud. What does giant mean? Very large, very big. Little Cloud changed into a sheep. Sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. So this sheep is made out of what? It's made out of clouds that came together. Did you ever lay down outside and look up at the sky? Maybe open your eyes and imagine, I wonder what that cloud looks like. Little Cloud changed into an airplane. Little Cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds, and he wanted to make himself into an airplane. little cloud changed into a, what do you think this is? Little cloud changed into a shark. Little cloud once had seen a shark through the waters of the ocean. He's making himself into things that he had seen before. Little cloud changed into 2 trees. Little cloud liked the way that trees never moved and stayed in one place. What does this kind of tree look like? Have you ever seen a tree that looks like this? What about this one? Little cloud changed into a rabbit. Little cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadows. Now remember, this is all happening in the sky. Little cloud changed into a hat. Because, why do you think he changed into a hat? What kind of hat does that look like? Little cloud changed into a clown, and he needed a hat. So he had made himself into a hat for this clown. Now when I look at this clown, I think it looks like it's made out of shaving cream or marshmallows. What does this clown remind you of? The other clouds drifted back across the sky. They huddled close together. Little cloud, they called, come on back. Little cloud had stopped playing and decided to go up and join all of his friends. Then all the clouds came together and they got really, really heavy. And they changed into one big cloud all together. And you know what happens when all the clouds got together? The clouds got really, really heavy. And what came out of it? Rain. You see the rain coming down from the clouds. So this book is a book that you use your imagination, because we know, do you think that clouds talk to each other? I don't think so. But this is a book that makes me think of so many fun things that I could do. I do know that clouds, water comes from clouds. And what happens is that when the water comes out of the clouds, where does the water go? Now, where does the water go? The waters go in rivers and lakes and oceans, and they hit the ground, and it goes on trees, and it feeds the earth. So I know all of you have been outside in the rain at different times. And then something comes up and dries up all the rain. What dries up the rain? The sun. The sun comes out, dries up the rain, and something very special happens. As the sun is drying up the rain, you know where that rain and the air goes? It goes into our rivers, our lakes, our waters, and then it goes back into the air and goes back in the sky. So all of you I want you to think about rain. I want you to think what happens. I want you to think about sunny days. You could think of rainbows. So we're going to be talking about weather, what happens, how it changes. We know that it's springtime. Some days it could rain, and then later it could be sunny. And then it could be foggy. So we're going to be studying that. And you're going to be looking out the window and seeing, I wonder what the weather is. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it damp? So anyway, so children, Miss Missoula misses you very much. Again, I wanted to let you know, always feel comfortable if you ever want to give Miss Missoula a call, if you have any questions. But I just want to let you all know that Miss Missoula is thinking about you. Take care, children. Love you. Bye.